Hello everyone, my name is Isaac and today I'll be playing Bedrock Edition Minecraft and showing you why the armor is good. Now I made that myself, the Bedrock Edition out of Bedrock, and this is basically my creative world where I test stuff and I'll be showing you different content. Yeah. It took me a while to make this. I made it myself. Now I used this block to figure out how to make the letters, and this book so I can know how the letters for addition look. And then I later found the uppercase E somewhere else for it, and I want to kind of keep this book. Yeah. So this is my Minecraft world for my creative where I test and build stuff. Yeah, I got my statues, all my other stuff. I got my blocks. I got villagers. Yeah, this is like where I try. This is like, and since this is Bedrock Edition, those guys don't have an iron golem. Here are pillagers from some of my other experiments, and I got random dogs running around. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start it off by showing you a few things. So I'm going to quickly get a full set of leather armor, and this is not the part that shows you why it's OP. Well, not OP, well, it's good. This is just, I'm just going to show you something you could use it for. Okay, that you might not know. Okay, here's the armor. And now I need to get another set of leather armor. See why in a moment. Some of you already may have an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so I got a secondary set of leather armor. And now I'm going to get, hang on, go away anvil. Okay, let's get a splash potion of invisibility. This actually no, this is the 3-minute invisibility, because this doesn't last very long. It just has to show you why this is such a good trick to do with armor. So it can work with any armor. Now you need to go to your item selection, and you need to make an armor stand, and then you need to place down that armor stand and put the same set of armor that you have, like that. Usually it looks the same. Then what you have to do is you have to crouch and make it to where its arms match your position. And then, as you can see, it matches my arm position. And I want to see if I can, yeah. So see, as you can see, it's basically the same. Now I'll take the splash potion and I'll try to get, no, I don't want to, no. I want to change. I want to make you invisible. No. Get back to the way you were. Okay, now I will make you invisible with my splash potion, not bedrock. Splash potion of invisibility. Now him and are invisible, and I have nothing in my hand, and he has nothing in his hands. So now if I look straight, yeah, I look almost exactly the same as him. We're just trying to find it with him. Come on. It's a little difficult. There we go. Got it. So as you can see, my character is a little thinner than his and shorter, so you probably want to make sure if you're going to do this, your character is the same height and thickness as the armor stand, because I chose the thinner selection for mine, and I didn't choose the tallest setting. I chose like the second tallest setting. So yeah, that's why as you can see, I am still invisible, and you can also see this armor stand is still invisible. Yeah, and this is yeah, so when 3 minutes go by, it should be gone. And also, there is some other cool stuff about this armor that I'm going to be telling you later. If you didn't notice, there's something in the background. I'll tell you what that is in a moment. Well, the giant floating thing. As you can see in the top right corner, my invisibility potion has almost run out. As you can see, I'm back to normal, and for some reason the armor stand is still invisible. I don't know why. I splashed it with the same potion as me at the same time. Oh yeah, you can walk. Yeah, this is just a really, really good trick for like if somebody's trying to steal your diamonds. So yeah, I build like all kinds of weird stuff here. Here's my pillagers, my experiments. I have my own shulker box, my end portal, dogs running around. I conduct like all kinds of creative stuff so I can learn more and then make more content. And if there is stuff you want to see, I'll try to do that. But this is like just like my first video, so This is just like what kind of content. So that up there, some of you might be able to tell what it is. It's a Wooler Bashing. It's custom made. Just so you know, I have a few mods on. I have the Another Furniture mod, and then a Minecraft movie mod. So those are looking things. Yeah, those from a mod. And the reason why the mushroom looks like that is so it fits. Here I have a working bathtub that I made. Of course, the Nether portal and the working sink. Yeah, it's all operational. It's vanilla. So I'll go into the Nether real quick and show you what I have in the Nether. So here we have, I built this little arena that my brother had to defeat a modded boss in. So we go back. If I go back into the portal, hang on, there we go. This is like the actual area where he was, and he had to get through this challenge to get in. So yeah, you see I got a Pokeball, and up there, if you want to know what there is something I'm going to show you in just a sec. So I got my command blocks, I got my NPCs, I got my banners that I put words on. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. I got working furniture, that's vanilla. I got beacons. Now, I'm going to quickly show you this. So here we have I think Minecraft, so Mojang doesn't actually have a Minecraft Cherry Village variants, but this is what I think it should look like. They just used the oak one all over again. This is what I think it should look like. Of course, there's no villagers or golems, so there's no villager variant. I'll show you what the basic inside is for. So we got like we got a crafting table or whatever the utility is. They got the pink bed. Let me just I'm trying to remember what's in the chests up top. Well, that's why I paused it. I don't remember. Okay, so I'll just go up top instead to show you what's in the chest, in like all these basic house chests. So we got food, and then in this one we have food and emeralds. In case you couldn't tell what those were, I'll just let you see real quick. We got wheat, potatoes, and emeralds. Yeah, the usual stuff that you find in a village, and that's basically what's in every house. Just like the blast furnace, you change it to like whatever other job they have. Yeah, so that's basically what you could expect for every house, and I put like every villager job in them except for 2 of them, and you'll see why in a sec. We got a little garden. So here we have the library that I made, and if we go inside, we'll see the little books. Yeah, and then if we go up to the ladder, we'll see these lecterns for the librarians, one on either side. And then here we'll see a balcony that is inspired by the Plains Village Library. And yeah, so down here we have our path, and here we have the blacksmith shop, and we have a furnace, we have our lava furnaces, we have our chest with different loot, we got our blacksmith loot, we got a grindstone, we got way up with more loot, and then in this loot, yeah, more blacksmith stuff like a chest plate, iron sword, bucket, yeah, all iron ingots, the kind of stuff you want from a village. Yeah, and I try to make like the Cherry Village like the best possible village, and if I design a Dark Oak Village, I want to make it even better than this. Yeah, so in case you could already tell, but this is all based off of like Japanese stuff. I got the well, like the houses are all based in Japan, and because it's cherry trees, and in case you didn't know, now you know. And I think it's just so cool to walk under the cherry tree where the leaves are falling. Now let's keep going around. As you can see, here we have our constructions I usually build, different stuff. Of course, I'm playing Winter Condition. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you. One sec. Let me just clear my inventory real quick. Let me type in the command. Okay. No. Typing in the command. No. Okay. Wait. Oops. I put clear instead of clear. Something I think. Okay, we're putting clear, and now we'll put self, and then I just press Y, and boom. I am now have nothing in my inventory. Alright, so I'm ready to continue on with what I need to do next. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some more stuff. So as you know, I'm playing Bedrock Edition. As you know, I got all these different builds. Yeah. So I want to also let me just make it day real quick. So it's day, and now I'm going to show you even more stuff. So here we got Bedrock Edition, made out of bedrock. I made this myself. Yeah, what do you think of it? If you really like it, just tell me in the comments below. And now I'm going to show you a few other things. I am going to go ahead and show you, I'm going to show you something really cool you might have not known. Something else you might not have known about Minecraft. So I have to get about snow globes. Have you ever wanted a snowman, but snow globes don't really look very much like a snowman? So you just need your 2 snow and the pumpkin head and shears. You'll see why in just a sec. So first you set up your snow golem like this. You build your snow golem, then you got a snow golem, and and there you go. Now he looks like a snowman. And everything's really cool. Now you got yourself a snowman. So I'm going to show you a few other things you might have not known about the game. So I turned off my timer. Okay. There's just something that I'm almost done with the video. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a few other things. I'm gonna quickly go ahead and I'm gonna sorry. I'm gonna show you something else that's that I thought was really cool. It's about respawning ingots, and you probably know that they work like beds, just like but for the Nether. So let me just grab a bed, and then we grab some glow stuff. So you know, if you place a bed, you click it, you got your respawn point, right? Now this doesn't work now if you fill this up, usually you get your spawn point for the Nether, but this does not work in any other in the end or the overworld. Now if I fill it one more time up in the end or the overworld with one piece of glowstone, yeah, it blows up as if it were a bed in the Nether, but the explosion is, I'm pretty sure, bigger than one that a bed would have. So as you can see, oh look, and the bed survived. One of the best beds survived. Now, okay, look, the dog is sitting in a minecart, which is really cute. Okay, so I'm going to show you some working Minecraft furniture ideas that I made. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and grab myself the materials I need for in just a sec here. Okay, as you can see here, my experiment stuff, I'm trying to make it. Yeah, Bedrock Edition. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab the stuff. So you need a minecart, you need a rail, then you need to go to your construction section and you need to craft yourself a door. I prefer dark oak doors. So you place the rail and no, you don't do like that. You go on the rail, you place the door like that, then you place the minecart there. And there you got yourself a door, a chair, and then boom, a working chair. What do you think? But of course, I can just get out of it easily, even by moving it, which breaks the chair. So let's say you don't want that to move. So let's say I get a table, let's say the respawning goes to my table. So there you go. Now I can't move out of the table. What if you just wanted to stare off at the distance for some reason and don't want a table or anything there? And then you can hang on just a sec. Get trap doors. I'm going to use the boat. So then what you can do is you can make these nice little armrests on it, which is really nice. And then to make it not move, it's you put the trap door right there and there. Now you've got armrest and the chair will move. The minecart will move out of the chair, and you still got a pretty decent looking chair. So yeah, what do you think? So if you like that, then please like and subscribe and comment below. Here are my beacons. I made this one brown since it's a mixture of different colors. I tried to make each one have its own color for what it's being powered by. Oops. Yeah, as you can see, you can't put copper in it, which is weird. Okay. Well, at least some of you would say it's weird. Now I'm going to show you something else. Let me just clear my inventory stuff real quick. You know what? I could just drop it on the ground. It's my world. It won't get in the way later. Just despawn. So there we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get, a full set of armor. It is going to be leather armor. And I'm going to show you, this is the thing you're all waiting for. Why leather armor is actually good, okay? So you put on your full set of leather armor, alright? Now, let's say exploring like the tundra, and we all know that there's like powdered snow, and like you can sink in it, and you can cold, you can freeze to death, and you can die. Let me just show you an example real quick if you're not familiar with it. So here we got the powdered snow in a bucket. So we got powdered snow. Now, as you can see, leather boots actually protect me from these, so I can stand on it and I'm safe. Now, if I crouch, I'll still go in it, but yeah, I can just stand on it and I won't go in it. Yeah, it makes me nice and safe with this leather armor. Now, if I remove the boots, I'll sink, but I won't get frost damage because I'm wearing this suit. Now, I'm gonna quickly go ahead and take off the full set suit, and then wrong thing. I meant to set my game mode to survival. So let me just type it in /base game mode S. Okay. Then you click Y. Now I'm in survival. Then you put down. I got nothing on. As you can see, I sink, and I'm gonna take frost damage if I don't get myself out of there now. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put on the boots. I'm safe from sinking, and if I crouch, I don't freeze to death. And then if I and then I put on my full set. Yeah, same thing. Protects me from frost damage. And this I'm fully covered in it, in this powdered snow. Yeah, just watch. Yeah, still nothing, and I can still get through it. Oh, it's so yeah. I'm thinking this looks very cool, but it's not since I'm wearing this suit on. Yeah, so it protects me from that. And this you only got one piece of leather armor on, and you sink through. You're still gonna be protected from the cold, and yeah, so you'll be protected from that. And this is basically why leather armor is pretty good but underrated in some ways. So this is the only reason why you really want leather armor, other than to like make it clothing, really cool clothing. Yeah, as you can see, I can sink through it. I can climb back up. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like if you want to make like a elevator with this stuff, and or if you're just going around and there's a bunch of this stuff, it'll help you get high pretty easily. And it's on alternative to water, but I'm pretty sure it can still melt. But or not, I'm not sure. And as you can see, my clothing is invisible from it. Yeah, and so yeah, it works as clothing if you dye it. And it's kind of fun to sink in it and sink in the powdered snow and get out and in. And if you still don't believe me, go try it out yourself for the next time exploring an icy cold tundra. Now that's basically why the whole point of the video, and I'll set my game mode back to creative, but I still have a little bit more I'll show you in the last few minutes that this episode has. It's got like 2 minutes left, but a little bit more. So let me just go ahead and grab what I need for this. Okay, let me just go ahead and where is it? I'm trying to find it. Hang on, just a sec. Netherite. Okay. Now, there's something you might not know about netherite, okay? Let's say you're, like, rich in netherite, you got so much, you're just gonna, like, throw some in the trash. So to dispose of it, you want to throw it in the lava to get rid of it, to burn it like everything else, because you've got so much of it, you don't even care. So you're just gonna dig a hole, put the lava down, and you're gonna take yourself some netherite, throw it in. Throw it in. As you can see, it goes in, and then I got it back, throws in. Every time I throw it in, it comes back. Because netherite does not burn. And I'm pretty sure modded items that are made of netherite also will not burn if you throw it in. So I'm going to test. I'm going to quickly grab myself a modded item like this netherite battle axe. And I'm going to drop it and see if it burns. Okay? It should survive. And... oops, it's not in. Let's try again. And... oh, it burned. Apparently that's a mistake in the mod makers. So you better fix that. And, yep. But I'm pretty sure the netherite sword survives, so hot. Yeah, I'm kidding. Just kidding. And yeah, see, so everything that is netherite, everything that is netherite survives it pretty easily. And you gotta admit, this is really cool. The set is really cool. Yes, this is made about the leather, but yeah, we already know that it will burn easily from this lava. So let's see you later. Leather. Okay, I got my netherite, and my netherite sword looks so cool. Yeah, this basically was, and then the greatest flex, the netherite hoe next to all these beacons. Yeah, this is basically where the episode is almost over. There's only a few seconds left, and once and the episode is nearly over. So yeah, it's gonna end soon. I just had a lot of fun using that. Yeah, it would be cool if like you could, armor made you more of it. So I don't know how it does. Yeah, this is so cool. Just flying around, and the episode's over. And